Ladies and gentlemen, beloved seekers of prosperity, hear this truth. Money is not merely paper or coin. It is a vibration, a frequency that dances in harmony with the thoughts you hold sacred in your mind and speak aloud with faith. To align with the money frequency, you must first understand the tremendous power that lies within your own words and beliefs. Your tongue, your thoughts, they are mighty wands shaping your destiny. You see, the universe does not bargain or negotiate. It simply responds. It answers to the silent prayers whispered in your heart and the bold declarations shouted from the heights of your spirit. Doubt and worry are thieves, sneaking in to steal your fortune before it can manifest. Cast them out. Speak instead the words of certainty, of faith, of abundance. Declare, I am open to receive wealth. Prosperity flows to me freely and easily. These are not mere phrases. They are keys that unlock the vaults of heaven. But it does not stop there. Wealth is a state of being, not something to chase endlessly in the future. Feel the joy of abundance now, right now. Live in gratitude for all the riches you already possess. Health, love, opportunity, and watch as more treasures rush to your door. The feeling of having already arrived is the magnet that calls money to you as surely as the sun draws the morning dew. And yet, there is a greater enemy to your financial freedom, the shadow of lack. The false belief that money is scarce, that you are not worthy, that fortune is for others but not for you. Banish these lies from your mind. In their place, plant seeds of faith that say, there is more than enough for everyone, and I claim my share now. When you believe this, the universe bows to your conviction and delivers without hesitation. Remember this sacred law. Expectancy. Expect the arrival of your blessing with unwavering certainty. Trust in divine timing. Know that the universe is weaving a perfect tapestry of provision just for you. Do not despair or rush. Prepare your heart and hands to receive, and the riches will flow in streams beyond your imagining. Lastly, wield the weapons of visualization and affirmation daily. See yourself surrounded by abundance. Speak your prosperity aloud as if it is your present reality. The soul understands this language and responds with miracles. When you affirm with conviction, when you live in the feeling of already having, you become a beacon, a living magnet drawing money from every corner of the cosmos. So rise now, beloved souls. Speak the words of wealth. Feel the vibration of abundance. Expect miracles. Align yourself with the money frequency, and watch your life transform in ways you have only dreamed. Prosperity is your birthright. Claim it boldly, claim it now. To truly align yourself with the frequency of money, you must master the art of living in the feeling of abundance right now. Not tomorrow, not when your bank balance changes, but at this very moment. So often, people fall into the trap of postponing their joy, their gratitude, and their sense of wealth until some future event happens. A raise, a new job, a business success, or an unexpected windfall. But let me tell you something powerful. Wealth is not a destination on the calendar. It is a state of being in the present moment. When you wait for money to show up before you feel abundant, you're placing your happiness and prosperity in a future that may never arrive as you imagine. This delay disconnects you from the very energy that attracts money. You see, the universe responds to the vibration of your feelings, and feelings are the magnetic forces that pull experiences into your life. If you are constantly feeling lack, worry, or desperation, you are sending out a signal that says, I do not have enough. And guess what the universe delivers? More of the same. On the other hand, when you cultivate a deep feeling of gratitude for what you do have, a feeling of joy as if your abundance is already complete, you begin to resonate on a frequency that calls wealth to you naturally and effortlessly. Gratitude is more than just a polite thank you. It is a spiritual magnet, a powerful law of attraction in action. When you genuinely appreciate your current blessings, whether they are big or small, you acknowledge the flow of good in your life. This acknowledgement creates a positive feedback loop. The more you appreciate, the more you receive. Think of it like planting seeds in fertile soil. Gratitude nourishes the ground in which your prosperity grows. By feeling rich in spirit, you prepare your soul and your circumstances to receive riches in form. Many people confuse wealth with the mere accumulation of money, but the truth is richer than that. Wealth is about feeling full, abundant, and satisfied in your heart first. It is a feeling that no circumstance can take away. When you embrace this inner richness, you begin to live in a state of plenty. You stop struggling, stop scrambling, and instead, start attracting opportunities, resources, and relationships that support your financial growth. You must practice living as if you already have what you desire. Act as if the money you want is already in your possession. Dress like a successful person, speak like a person who has financial freedom, and most importantly, feel like you are already there. This alignment of your outer actions and inner emotions with abundance is the secret language of the universe. It understands that when you act and feel like you have arrived, you are ready to receive what you are asking for. This is not mere wishful thinking. It is a practical spiritual principle. Many have transformed their lives simply by shifting their feelings first. When you cultivate the habit of gratitude and joy for your current situation, no matter how modest, you send out a beacon that says, "I am open, I am worthy, and I am ready." The universe responds immediately and generously. So, do not wait for the money to come to start feeling rich. Riches begin in the heart and mind. The moment you claim your abundant state of consciousness, money and all forms of prosperity must follow, for the universe is always faithful to the frequency you broadcast. One of the greatest obstacles standing between you and the flow of money is the invisible prison of mental resistance. The beliefs, doubts, and fears that whisper scarcity into your soul and bind you with invisible chains. These limiting thoughts of lack and limitation are the silent saboteurs of your prosperity. They lurk in the corners of your mind, convincing you that there is never enough, that money is scarce, that wealth is meant for others but not for you. But I am here to declare that these thoughts are nothing more than illusions, barriers you have erected yourself, and they must be torn down if you are to align with the money frequency. Your mind is a fertile field, and whatever seeds you plant there will grow into the harvest you reap. If you sow seeds of doubt and scarcity, you will reap poverty and frustration. If you cultivate thoughts of abundance and possibility, the universe will answer with riches beyond your wildest dreams. You must become vigilant, like a wise gardener, uprooting the weeds of negative beliefs and replacing them with the seeds of faith and confidence. Every time a thought of "I can't," "I don't have enough," or "this is too hard" creeps into your mind, recognize it for what it is, an energetic block that cuts off the flow of wealth. Understand this clearly. Money is not scarce. There is more than enough for everyone. The universe is infinite in its supply, abundant beyond measure, waiting to pour out blessings on all who open their hearts and minds to receive. When you hold on to thoughts of limitation, you are closing the door on this divine abundance. The first step toward financial freedom is to release these false beliefs. Imagine yourself shedding old garments of poverty consciousness and stepping into new robes woven from the fabric of limitless possibility. This release is not a simple think positive cliché. It is a profound shift in consciousness. It requires conscious effort to observe your thoughts and to deliberately choose faith over fear. Replace the whispers of lack with affirmations of plenty. There is always more than enough for me. Money flows to me in unexpected ways. I deserve abundance and receive it now. These declarations are not just words. They are spiritual acts of creation that rewrite the story you tell yourself and the universe. Resistance to wealth often comes disguised as logic or realism. You might say, "I'm just being practical," or "I'm aware of my financial situation." While awareness is important, practical realism that traps you in limitation is a cage. It is your responsibility to rise above this cage and claim the expansive truth. Abundance is your birthright. The moment you commit to this truth, your mental resistance begins to dissolve, and the flow of money becomes natural and easy. You must also understand that letting go of mental resistance invites miracles. When you clear the blocks within your mind, doors open in your world. Opportunities you never imagined begin to appear, ideas spark into life, and financial blessings arrive through channels both expected and miraculous. It is as if the universe has been waiting for your permission to shower you with abundance. So, do not cling to fear, limitation, or scarcity. Let go. Trust that the invisible currents of prosperity are flowing toward you. Release the mental resistance and watch as your life transforms. The money frequency is yours to claim once you clear the mental space for it to enter freely. Your thoughts are the gatekeepers of your fortune. Choose wisely, and wealth will follow. There is a sacred law at work in the universe, one that governs the flow of all blessings, including money, and it is called the law of expectancy. This law is a powerful force that acts like a magnet, drawing into your life exactly what you expect, believe, and hold steady in your heart. Expectancy is more than hope or wishful thinking. It is a vibrant energy of certainty and unwavering faith that your desire is already on its way. When you understand and embrace this law, you step into a place of deep trust where money flows naturally, perfectly timed and perfectly aligned with your highest good. Expectancy means living with the confident belief that what you seek is not just possible but inevitable. It means you hold your vision of wealth as a living reality, even if your current circumstances seem to say otherwise. Many falter here because they allow doubt or impatience to creep in. They question the timing, they worry over the how or the when, and in doing so, they weaken the powerful force of expectancy. But the truth is, the universe never fails to respond to a clear, focused, and steady expectation. Your job is to hold that expectancy without wavering, without adding anxiety or resistance. Alongside expectancy flows the beautiful principle of divine timing. This is the understanding that the universe is orchestrating events in a perfect sequence that you may not immediately see or understand. Just because the blessing doesn't arrive on your timeline does not mean it isn't coming. Often, what feels like delay is actually preparation, a way the universe is arranging circumstances, people, and resources so that when your abundance arrives, it will be even greater and more sustainable than you imagined. Divine timing ensures that your prosperity comes wrapped in the perfect package, at the perfect moment, and in a way that honors your highest path. Trusting divine timing is a spiritual act of surrender. It asks you to release control and stop forcing your will on the universe. Instead, you align with the flow, confident that all is happening as it should. This trust opens the door to miracles and unexpected avenues of wealth, far beyond your limited human plans. When you combine unwavering expectancy with surrender to divine timing, you create a powerful energetic balance. You are both a creator and a receiver, actively holding your vision while allowing the universe to deliver it in its perfect wisdom. Expectancy is not passive. It requires that you prepare yourself to receive, through your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. You must cultivate the mindset of a person who already has the riches they desire. This means acting with confidence, making decisions from a place of abundance, and removing any blocks of fear or doubt. When your inner world reflects expectancy, your outer world begins to change. Opportunities appear, resources multiply, and money finds its way to you through channels you might never have anticipated. In this sacred dance between your faith and the universe's timing, impatience is your greatest enemy. Do not let frustration cloud your expectancy. Instead, renew your commitment daily to believe that your financial blessings are coming, that they are coming at the perfect time, and that you are ready to welcome them with open arms. Know that the universe is your greatest ally, working tirelessly behind the scenes to fulfill your desires. So stand firm in expectancy. Hold fast to your vision of wealth. Trust that divine timing is perfect. This is the secret rhythm of prosperity, the frequency on which money flows freely and abundantly to those who dare to believe and wait with unwavering faith. The secret to attracting money and aligning with the frequency of abundance lies not only in what you think or feel but also in how you see and speak your reality. Visualization and affirmation are the dynamic tools of creation, spiritual instruments that connect your conscious desires with the powerful currents of the subconscious mind and the infinite universe. When used consistently and with conviction, these tools awaken the creative force within you and summon prosperity like a mighty magnet. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It is the deliberate, vivid, and heartfelt imagining of your financial success as if it is happening right now. Picture yourself holding that check, stepping into that business deal, or enjoying the freedom of wealth. Feel the emotions, the joy, the relief, the excitement, as though these moments are already yours. This is the language your subconscious understands. The mind cannot distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is real, so by painting a detailed mental picture of your abundance, you impress it deeply upon your inner being. Your subconscious then sets to work aligning your beliefs, behaviors, and energy to bring those images into physical form. But visualization is only one half of the equation. The other half is the power of affirmation, those clear, positive, present-tense statements you speak aloud to declare your new reality. Words carry immense energy. They are the vibration through which your soul communicates with the universe. When you say, "Money flows to me easily and abundantly," or "I am worthy of financial freedom," you are not merely making polite requests, you are commanding your subconscious and the universe to align with these truths. Repetition of these affirmations, spoken with passion and belief, rewires your mental habits and opens energetic pathways for wealth to enter your life. Consistency is key. These practices must become daily rituals. When you commit to seeing and speaking your abundance every day, you create a powerful momentum that breaks down old limiting beliefs and reinforces your new identity as a prosperous person. Over time, what was once imagined and spoken becomes your lived experience. This is no magical thinking. It is a profound spiritual law in action. There is also a deep connection between visualization, affirmation, and the emotional frequency you emit. When you combine the mental images with positive feelings, joy, gratitude, excitement, you elevate your vibration to match the frequency of money. The universe is always responding to the frequency you project, not just your words or thoughts. Therefore, it is crucial to engage your heart and spirit fully in these practices, making them vibrant acts of faith and celebration. Do not underestimate the power of this daily discipline. The great architects of fortune understand that money is attracted by those who believe themselves already wealthy. You become a living beacon for prosperity, radiating confidence and expectation, which draws opportunities, partnerships, and unexpected blessings. The universe loves to mirror your internal reality in your external life. So, make visualization and affirmation your sacred allies. Use them to paint a radiant picture of your financial success and to speak that success into existence. As you do, watch how the universe conspires with your soul to bring riches into your hands, your home, and your heart. These are the tools of creation, the keys to unlocking the treasure house that is your birthright. Claim them boldly, practice them daily, and let your prosperity unfold with unstoppable power.